Shoots from the line. Here's Bargnani. The shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Shot's good from Butler.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
And what was really the big shock in the East last season, the Knicks failed to make the playoffs. This from a team many expected to challenge for a spot in the conference finals. Just didn't happen.
And with the Knicks not making the playoffs, it came down to the tail end of the season. But Steve, he had a feeling that it wasn't going to happen for him.
Yeah, it was a big disappointment last season for the Knicks. And, you know, so many things went wrong with injuries and slumps, and it just never felt like they found that groove that they were looking for.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Heinrich comes in for Butler, and Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. Brooks from outside. Another three for Chicago.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Now here's Anthony. 14 points for him. And the shot falls short this time. Brooks outside. Another three for Chicago.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
Here's Larkin. Kicks to Carmelo. A baseline J. Drained for 2 points. Anthony's got 16. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Brooks outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 18.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Here's Larkin, and Noah with the block. And here we go with the Bulls. Fast break. Heinrich's got the ball. Pass to Mirotic. Dishes it to Brooks. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, with Derrick Rose out of commission last season, the Bulls again look to run their offense through Joakim Noah in the high post. He assisted on almost 25% of their made baskets when he was on the floor.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Pau Gasol. And then for New York, Amundsen comes in for Jason Smith. And Quincy Acey's subbed in for Anthony. Nice shot by Brooks.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Knicks trail by 19.
And Noah last season becoming the first center to lead his team in assists in over 2 decades. Tallied 14 assists in 1 game. I mean, that was the first time in 35 years a center was able to do that.
Now here's Hardaway. All alone. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Joakim Noah, the highest assist average since Vlade Divac over a decade ago.
And he became only the 5th center in NBA history to average at least 12 points, 11 boards, and 5 assists per game. That's pretty impressive, partner.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 20 points for Brooks.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Now here's Hardaway. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Knicks trail by 18. Up the floor. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Acey's shot is good.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Brooks outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brooks has got 22 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Hardaway for three. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out front. They lead by 18. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, let's do it. I love the way this play developed. And I think this offense really thrives off of plays like that. Turned it into an easy basket.
Chicago leading by 18. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Calderon. Amundsen is out there with Anthony. And it's Bargnani. And it's Galloway in at the 2 guard.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Gibson with the steal. Butler kicks to Dunleavy.
Next foul call. Carmelo Anthony. That's his first personal.
Well, the Bulls were expected to play a role in free agency this past summer with all the cap room they had. A lot of options in terms of which way they could have gone.
Chicago making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Smith is checked in.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to one. Even winning coaches were getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Calderon has the open look, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
3-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by New York. Bargnani's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And you know, you look at the coaching carousel, the profession has perhaps never been more volatile. Steve, you're getting ready to enter that yourself. A real shakeup right now, and hopefully it settles down.
Well, that's one of the reasons I got the opportunity, Kevin. So many changes, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that volatility won't be going on in the Bay Area.
So Anthony nails both of them.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He has 20 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible. Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Just a lot of disappointment for the Knicks last year and their fans, as many were hoping for them to challenge for the East title, but it just never came together. A fragile line between being a playoff team and not. Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And it's good.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And the Knicks last season had some strong runs at times, but a slow start to the season, Steve, put them too far in back of everybody else.
Well, you kept waiting for them to catch up, but as you said, their sluggish start did them in, and they had to work overtime just to get back into the playoff hunt late in the year.
Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for New York. Thomas is checked in, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets. Well, I think the NBA is in a great place with all the young talent in the league right now. We see players coming in not just with potential, but a willingness to learn and work. It's really impressive to see.
And that one's good.
Assisted by Lance Thomas.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Here's Rose outside. That's good. Rose has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with them.
And for NBA players nowadays, just playing in the off-season isn't enough. They're conditioning, working on their bodies, as well as their skills. It is a 12-month-a-year job.
And that's partly driven by the fact that you can make so much money if you are in the NBA and you take care of yourself and you're able to play for a while. So you're seeing all of the world-class training facilities, guys being much more in tune to their bodies and trying to prolong their lucrative careers.
Anthony, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. From deep three-point range, no good. Good D by Thomas. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Rose. Fires the three. That is good. Rose has got 30 points.
I'll tell you what, they are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth quarter.
You called that one right, causing some serious harm from long range.
Offensive rebound. Shots good from Bargnani.
Andrea Bargnani.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Derrick Rose again from deep. Rose has got 33 points.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Now here's Calderon. Here's Anthony. And he overshot that one, missing.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Derrick Rose again from deep. Rose has got 36.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Bulls.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Derrick Rose. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
And here's Calderon following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Gasol goes in. Right side Rose. Shoots. Dunleavy the pass to Muhammad. Tries again. That's good.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Galloway. Here's Anthony, and it's rejected. And here's Rose. He feeds it to Butler. Back to Rose. Pass to Butler. There's the three. And there's Rose on the assist by Butler.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Pal, this win